friends, here I have completed all my petals, and this is my fifth one, which I am still doing, and I'll be showing you how to add the drop at the bottom of this petal, and then I'll show you how to make the pendant with it. So here right now you can see I'm exiting through this 11O, and now moving up through all these 15Os into this 15O just before the pearl and into the 8mm pearl. Now I'm going to pick up these beads. I have picked up 6 15Os, 6 15O gold, 1 11O gold, the drop bead, and 1 11O gold. And now I'm bringing these down like this, and now skipping the 11O, moving up into the drop bead and into the 11O gold like this. Now again I'm going to pick up 6 15Os. So these are my 6 15Os, and now into the pearl from the opposite side like this. So this way we have added the drop, moving down through these 6 15Os and up through the next 6 15Os. We have to keep the thread nice and tight, and into the pearl like this. We have added the drop to this bead and to this petal, and this will be the bottom petal of our pendant to which we have added the drop. And as I exit through this pearl and now into the 15O, now after exiting through this 15O, going down through these 3 15Os into the 11O and the next 2 15Os into this 11O through these 15Os into the 11O, 15Os and 15O and 11O, up through this 15O into this 15O and the 4mm pearl like this. Now we are going to attach all the petals. So as I'm exiting through this 4mm pearl, I'm going to pick up 1 11O, bring it down, and my next petal with this side up, the 4mm pearl side, and into the 4mm pearl of this petal. Only the 4mm pearl like this. Now again picking up 1 11O and into the 4mm pearl of the petal, into the 4mm pearl like this. Again picking up 1 11O gold. Now my next petal and into the 4mm pearl of the petal like this. So here you can see I have attached 4 petals, and now again I'm picking up 1 11O gold and bringing it down and picking up my last petal and into the 4mm pearl like this. Now exiting Right now I'm exiting through this last petal, that is the fifth one, and now picking up one 11 gold and into the bottom petal with drop, like this. So here you can see we have attached these. Now once again I'm going to add the 11 O's. So as I'm exiting through this 4 pearl, I'm picking up one 11 going back into the 4 pearl of the next, into this 4 pearl, the next one. So I have added this 11 on the top of the one that I added in the last round, and again I'm picking up one 11 and passing through this 4 pearl and adding my 11 on the top of the previous one, like this. We have to keep our thread nice and tight here. Again picking up one 11 and into the 4 pearl of the next petal, and here again I'm adding this 11 on the top of the previous one. You can see this. Now again picking up one 11 into the next 4 pearl, like this, and my last 11 that I'm going to add on the top of the 11 added in the last round, like this. So here I have added two 11 in between the pearls, and right now I'm exiting through this 4 pearl, so I'm stepping up into the first 11 that I just added. So here I have just stepped up into this first 11 of this round, and now after exiting through this 11 here I have picked up 7 15 2 4 and 3 7, and now I'm going to pass through the next 11 on the top, like this. Now again I'm going to pick up 7 15. So these are my 7 15, 4 and 3 7, and into the next 11 like this. So here I have added the set of 7 15 in between these 11, and I'll be doing this all through this round. And here I'm adding my set of 7 15, the last set, adding to this 11 gold, like this. So this is the look after adding these 7 15 around these pearls, and now I'm stepping up into the first 4 15 of the first set. So you can see I have stepped up into the first 4 15, and now like this. Fourth 15 is the middle one of this set, and now I'm going to pick up 5 15 in metallic moss color. So these are my 5 15 in metallic moss color, and I'm going to pass through the middle 15, that is the fourth one of the next set. You can see this 1 2 3 and fourth 15, like this. Again picking up 4 5 15 metallic moss, like this, and I'm going to pass through the middle 15, that is the fourth 15 of the next set. Again picking up the set of 5 15 metallic moss, I'm going to pass through the middle 15 of the next set. So here I'm adding the sets of 5 15-ohs, and I'll be doing this all through this round. Now adding my last set of 5 15-ohs like this. So this is the look, and now stepping up into the first 3 15-ohs of the first set. So third one is the middle one of this set. As we added 5, so third 15-oh is the middle one like this. And now I'm going to pick up 3 15-oh gold and pass through the middle 15-oh, that is the third 15-oh of the next set. Like this. Keep your thread nice and tight here. But before adding the next set of 15-ohs, I'm going to place my 10 mm Rivoli crystal into this net like this, very carefully into the net. And now pull your thread tight. And now I'm going to pick up the set of 3 15-ohs and pass through the middle 15-oh. You can see the third one of this set. Again picking up 3 15-oh gold and passing through 1 2 3 the middle 15-oh, that is the third one of the set. Now adding my next set, that is the fourth one. 1 2 3, so this is the third 15-oh of this set, and the last set of 3 15-ohs into this first 15-oh, sorry, the third 15-oh of the first set. So you can see the look of our vessel. We have to keep it nice and tight, stepping up into the 3 15-ohs of the first set. And now like this, I'm going to pass through all these 15-ohs, 15-oh gold that I had just added. Now I'm not adding any bead, just passing through these 15-oh gold to reinforce and to give a nice shape to our vessel like this. And now after passing through this last set into the 15-oh metallic moss, into the 2 15-oh metallic moss and the 3 15-oh gold at the bottom, sorry, 4 15-oh gold at the bottom like this. Skipping the 11-oh, moving up through the 15-oh gold and 15-oh metallic moss like this, into this 15-oh metallic moss, down through these 2 15-ohs and the 4 15-oh gold. Just pass through all the 15-ohs at the bottom into this fourth 15-oh, up through the next 4 15-oh gold and the 15 metallic moss into this 15 metallic moss, like this, moving down through these two 15 metallic moss and the next four 15 gold. So I'm just passing through all the sets of 15 gold and metallic moss just to reinforce and give a nice shape to the center, and I'll be doing this all through this round. We are going to pass through these beads twice. As in first round, we are going to pass through only two sets at the bottom, and then so here like this, down, we have to pass through all the 5 sets at the bottom. So if we take only one round, we will be passing through only 2 of these. As we are taking longer route, we are passing through these, then we are going down here, then up into this. So we are going to take 2 passes. So after passing through these beads twice, I have passed through the bottom of all the sets, and now as I'm exiting through this 15, moving up into these 15s and into these, like this, down through these 15s and now into the 11 at the bottom, this 11, and after exiting through the 11 into the 4 pearl, the next 4 pearl underneath here, and moving towards the back side of my pendant, and now into the 11 at the back. So if you remember that we added 2 11s, and now we have reached this 11 that we pushed down, and now picking up 3 15s and pass through the next 11. Now here I have picked up 15 metallic moss, again picking up 3 15 metallic moss and passing through the next 11 gold, like this, again picking up 3 15 metallic moss into the next 11, again the next set of 3 15 metallic moss and into the 11 gold, and the last set of 15 metallic moss into the 11, like this, and now stepping up into the first two 15 metallic moss, exiting through the middle one. Here the second is the middle one. Now after stepping up into the second 15, metallic moss, I have picked up one 15-0 gold and passing through the middle 15-0 of the next set, the second one, like this. Again picking up one 15-0 gold into the 15-0 metallic moss, the second one, it is the middle one here. Picking up my third 15-0 gold and into the second 15-0 metallic moss of the next set. Next 15-0 gold and into the 15-0 metallic moss, and the last 15-0 gold and into the 15-0 metallic moss, like this. And now I'm going to pass through, stepping up into the first 15-0 gold. I'm going to pass through all these 15-0s and close the bezel. Like this. So here we have closed our bezel case, and this is the look from the back side. And now into the 215-0 metallic moss, into this 11-0 gold and the 4 pearl, like this, into this 15-0 metallic moss next to the 4 pearl. Now after exiting through this 15-0, down through the next one, and as I have almost finished up my thread, so I'm going to tie a knot and add another one. So into the 11-0 and this 15-0, into this 15-0 and the 11-0, into these 15-0s, and here I'm going to tie a knot in between these 15-0s, like this, down through the next 3 15-0s, into the 11-0, down through these 15-0s, again going to tie a knot in between these 15-0s, and into the 15-0s, and this 11-0 and the 4 pearl, like this. And I'm going to cut the thread off very carefully. So now I'm going to add another thread. Now for adding another thread, this one, I'm going to pass through this 11-0 You can take any petal and into the 15 O's. This is the back side of the pendant where I'll be tying the knot, and into in between the 15 O's, tying the knot very carefully like this into these 15 O's. Now, after passing through these 15 O's, I'm tying a knot in between the 15 O's and the 11 O's like this into this 11 O. You can check by pulling your thread, and now into the first two 15 O's, into this 11 O, and down through the next two 15 O's into this 11 O, up through the two 15 O's and the 11 O's. So right now I'm exiting through this 11 O. And now after exiting through this 11 O, down through these two 15 O's and 11 O at the front like this, up through the two 15 O's and the 11 O. Let us first pass through these two 15 O's. These two 15 O's and into the 11 O like this. Now here, after exiting through this 11 O, you can see these 11 O's, these two 11 O's just close to the center, and now I'm going to pick up one 11 O gold and pass through this next 11 O of the next petal like this, moving down through these two 15 O's and 11 O, up through the two 15 O's into the 11 O, now after exiting through this 11 O, again picking up one 11 O gold, moving up through the 11 O on the next petal like this, down through these two 15 O's and the 11 O of the next petal, into the first two 15 O's, into the 11 O, again picking up one 11 O gold, into this 11 O of the next petal, down through these two 15 O's and 11 O, up through the two 15 O's into the 11 O, again picking up one 11 O gold, into this 11 O on the next petal, like this, down through these two 15 O's and 11 O, up through these two 15 O's into the 11 O. So this is my last 11 O to add on the front. So into this 11 O, go 11 O, opaque, matte, AB black. So here you can see we have added the 11 O's at the front, and then the same way we are going to add these 11 O's at the back side. So for this I'm moving through these beads into this 11 O. We have to keep our thread nice and tight. And now after exiting through this 11 O, moving up through these two 15 O's, only the first two 15 O's, like this, into this 11 O. Now we have to move back to add these 11 O's at the back side. So after passing through the 11 O, I am passing through this next 11 O on the side of this petal into this 11 O, the 11 O, opaque, this is an opaque matte AB black color, and then again down through the two 15 O's and the next 11 O, the three beads as we have done on the front side. Now up through these two 15 O's, down through this 11 O, opaque matte AB black, and now exiting through this 11 O, opaque matte AB black, I'm going to add the 11 O's in between these petals as we have done on the front side. So again I'm picking up one 11 O gold and passing through this next 11 O on the next petal, like this. Now going down through these two 15 O's and through these 15 O's and 11 O, up through the two 15 O's, the first two, into the 11 O, opaque matte baby black, again picking up one 11 O gold and entering into the 11 O opaque matte AB black, on the next petal, like this. So this way I'm going to add these 11 rows all through this round. And this is my last 11 row gold that I'm going to add in this round into this 11 row, like this. So we have added these 11 rows from in the front and at the back, and now let us first cut this tail off. And here, after exiting through this 11 row, I'm moving down through these 15 rows and the 11 row, like this, down through these 15 rows, through this 15 row, 11 row, through these two 15 rows and this 11 row. So here I'm exiting through this 11 row opaque matte AB black, and now going down through these two 15 rows, these two 15 row metallic moss, into this 11 row opaque matte AB black. So here we have reached the side of this petal, and you can see we embellished this pearl, the center pearl. So right now I'm exiting through this 11 row opaque matte AB black on this petal, and now I'm going to add the beads in between these two petals. So here, after exiting through this 11 row, I'm going to pick up these three beads, one 4 mm bicone, one 6 mm pearl, and one 4 mm bicone. So here, after picking up these three beads, I'm going to pass through this 11 row, the top one of the next petal. Here I'm exiting through this petal, and after picking up the beads, I'm going to pass through the 11 row on the side of the next petal. So like this, I'm going to add these beads in between these petals. Now moving back into the three beads, the bicone, 6 mm pearl, and the bicone. Like this, we have to keep our thread nice and tight here, and into the 11 row. This 11 row opaque matte baby black, like this. And now stepping up into the bicone and the 6 mm pearl, the first two beads, like this. Just keep your thread nice and tight here. And now after exiting through the 6 mm pearl, I have picked up these 6 beads, 4 15 gold, one 4 mm bicone, and one 15 gold. So here, after exiting through this 6 mm pearl and picking up these beads, now I'm going to flip it towards the front side, and here I'm going to pass through this 11 gold that we have added in between these two petals on the front side. We are going to add these embellishment on the front, so like this, stepping up into the 15 and the bicone, like this. Now, after exiting through this bicone, again I am picking up these 4 15 gold, and going back into the pearl and into the bicone, like this. So this way we have to add these embellishment like this, and after exiting through the bicone into the 11 to which we have attached the bicone. This is the 11 opaque matte AB black. So here we have added the embellishment in between these two petals, and after exiting through this 11 moving up through the 2 15 and the 11 moving down through the next 2 15 and the 11 opaque matte AB black up through the 2 15 into this 11 down through these 2 15 and into the next 11, like this. Now, after exiting through this 11 again I'm going to pick up the same 3 beads, one bicone, one 6 mm pearl, and one 4 mm bicone. So these 3 beads, and here I'm exiting to the opposite side, that is the front side of this petal. So I'm going to pass through this 11 on the side of the next petal, the upper one here, going back into the 3 beads, like this, and just pulling it tight, these beads, and into the 11 on the next petal, like this. Just pull your thread nice and tight, and now stepping up into the bicone and the pearl. Now again I'm going to add the embellishment. So for this I have again picked up the set of 6 beads, 4 15 4 gold, one 4 mm bicone, and one 15 gold. And as I exit through this 6 mm pearl, moving down into this 11 added in between the two petals, this 11 gold, like this, stepping up into the 15 and the bicone, like this. Just keep it nice and tight. Now again pick up 4 15 gold. So these are the 4 15 gold, and after picking these up into the 6 pearl from the opposite side like this into the bicone and into the 11 to which I have attached this bicone, that is this 11 opaque matte AB black 11 like this. So here you can see I have attached these embellishment, added these embellishment in between the petals, and now moving on towards the next petal through these beads at the back into the 15 the two 15 and the 11 down. I didn't pass through this 15 you can see, down through these two 15 and into the 11 like this, up through the two 15 and the 11 down through these two 15 and the next 11 opaque matte AB black. So again I'm going to add the beads and the embellishment in between these two petals here and here. So I'll be doing this in the same way as I have done here through this round and come back. So here you can see I have added the embellishment on in between all the petals, and here I have completed my Nargis pendant. And after adding the last set of embellishment, right now I'm exiting through this 4 bicone. So I'll be going down through the 11 like this, and now I'm going to cut the thread off. For making the necklace or the chain, we are going to add another thread. So here, after passing through these two 15 down through these two 15 and now tying a knot in between these two 15 very gently like this, down through these two 15 at the bottom here, like this, and into the 4 pearl like this, into this 11 and tying a knot in between the 11 and the 15 and down through these couple of 15s like this. So here we have completed our pendant, and we can cut this thread off. So this is our pendant. So this is our Nargis pendant in this beautiful dark blue and gray color. And in my next video, I'll show you how to add the pearl chain to this pendant. So please stay tuned and please do subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to press the bell icon so that you may get notified when I'll upload my next video. Thank you and namaste.